I think all women are pretty much the same.
Well, you gotta stop thinking that.
No, you definitely gotta stop thinking that.
It's a better mindset to think all women are the same.
You gotta stop thinking that.
Hold on. It's a better mindset for a man to go into it thinking all of them are the same, they're all sluts, than to think that all women are sugar and spice and everything nice and they're all so different. If you think that way, you're going to get played. No. I've been dating women for a long time. I've dated a lot of women. I understand how women work. You will get played. Yes. Think every man is a dog. Yes. Think every man is a dog.
If you go into it
if you go into it like that, you won't get disappointed.
Don't put words in my mouth.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to think what I think about a man. I'm going to say every man is a trick and a simp.
Yeah.
I'm going to say every man.
And you never get disappointed.
But I don't think like that because that's negative. Like you just said, just in the beginning, we said I asked you, I said, how do you preference with telling women you don't give out money? You said some women know who to play with like that. So why don't you think that when it comes to certain men, I also get that same discernment, or vice versa? Why don't you feel like you can look at some women and go, I know she a hoe by the way she carry herself, but that woman, I'm not gonna play with her like that. So subsequently, you don't think all women are the same.
Look at women,
but those are one of the two women he sponsored that he give money to.
Don't think all women
like I asked him.
You can look at women.
Just like I asked him from the beginning of the damn show.
You can look at women.
Why you sponsoring two? Why you sponsoring two?
Okay, you saying sponsor. I said I would give them some money if they ask. I'm not saying sponsor.
That's a very dark way to view
people.
Thank you.
It's
as a man in today's dating game. As a man in today's
leave them alone.
As a man in today's dating game, you cannot walk through life with rose-colored glasses, thinking women are sugar and spice and everything else. But you're saying the way I think is dark. The way I think is accurate because if a woman surprises me, I'm surprised. Oh, she's not what I thought she was. But I've been so after dating so long, bro. You go through them.
What percentage of the women would you say?
I've dated them all. I've dated them all.
What percentage of the women would you say that you've been with? That you've dealt with?
Y'all not special.
Like, where you were like,
men are special.
What percentage of the women would you say were absolute sluts?
Okay, that's a strong term. Not
I mean,
absolute.
you gave it to. You said you got to think of them as sluts.
I say that.
That's why
you
women
said you
need
got
to
to
turn
think of them as
that
sluts.
ass
So,
down.
what
That's why
percentage
they
of the
need to
women
turn
did you
that
date
ass
when you was
down.
like, this bitch is a slut?
No, man, I wouldn't say they're absolute
I
sluts.
bust her down the first night.
Right.
Hey, I've done it sometimes, but they're not.
But like,
I wouldn't say absolute sluts, man. But
like,
don't ever think a girl. Don't think she's a good girl. I would say no woman's a good girl.
I'm not saying that, but what percentage of the women would you say that you've dated?
You took the word too extreme. Not absolute slut. I know I said it, but I didn't mean it like that.
But you're saying don't assume
women don't think women are good girls. Don't walk through like thinking all girls are good girls.
Nobody's saying think every woman is a good girl. All I'm simply saying is that we have discernment for a reason. But I would never go into the world assuming the worst than everybody
with yourself, baby. You is something
because you gave one. Because if you said go in with discernment and with the ideology that anybody could be anything, but you treat them according to the way that they move. That's one thing. You said go into the world assuming that all these women are sluts.
Correct.
Yep.
That's a different mindset because it's the total complete opposite of the spectrum of thinking that they're all sweethearts. I'm not saying think they all sweethearts. I'm saying don't also think that they're all sluts.
Nah,
So what makes the other two women different? What makes them different?
If they're not. If I had to pick, if they're all sweethearts or all sluts, I would tell my son, just believe they're all sluts until she prove otherwise. Until she prove otherwise. Now, once a woman prove me otherwise, okay.
Well, why can't you just go in?
Because I'm not naive, man.
This is the issue with what you're saying. Ooh. You're saying that you're not naive. You said you've dealt with a lot of women, and you saying that you basically know the game. But you're saying that even with all of this knowledge you've accumulated, you still looking at all women even the ones you have not dated, the same. So essentially, you're not learning. And at the basis of it, you probably should pick.
All right, so
he dating the same type of women.
That actually goes back to my original question.
You probably should dating the same type of women.
Hold on, wait. That actually goes back to my original question. So you telling your son, if you had to pick one, assume they're all sluts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that goes back to my original question. What percentage of the women that you've dealt with have been absolute nothing but sluts?
Small percentage.
So why would you go? So why would you go and tell your son?
Can we talk about
to look at them differently for something you saying in your real opposite of what you saying in your real life?
I'm answering your question. So he's never disappointed. There it is.
That's operating out of fear.
That means your discernment not working. That means
that means I'm preparing him to not be disappointed.
That ain't what he's doing. That's operating out of fear.
Yeah. It is.
The fear that you might get hurt makes you believe. It's
not about him. It's not about getting hurt. It's just believing. It's just believing they're bad until they show you they're good. That's all I'm saying. A woman, I'm gonna believe all women are bad until she show me otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Y'all breaking it down way too extreme.
But I'm
gonna believe they're all bad until they show me that they're good.
But most of them don't show you that they're good. I have somebody
show me that they're good. But very few show me that they're good.
You may not like the terminology hurt, but essentially that is what it is, because at the basis of it,
he lead with money.
Telling her
he got to stop leading with money.
She has to overextend and prove herself to you.
Yes.
But the thing is, she did not do what those other women did, and so that's just like me going. What
other women?
I'm just saying
they don't want us to vet men like that.
They're all dogs. You already think that.
I'm not saying that she did something specifically to hurt you. I'm not saying that a woman cheated on you or nothing like that. All I'm saying is it's kind of the same notion of when a woman is sitting there going, my last man did me like this, this, and this. So the next man, until he do X, Y, and Z, I ain't giving him no time.
Did you hear what he said, though?
You're doing the same thing.
You doing the same to
women. I'm not
it's
doing that.
The same two-step.
I'm just making somebody prove. No, I'm not doing that.
It's problematic.
I've never said the old woman did me this way, so I'm looking at women like this.
I just used an example to compare.
You said all women are bad
until they show me that they're good.
You're saying all women are bad until they are good.
Show me that they're good. Yeah.
Correct. And most women, they essentially they do the same thing. But that's
what's wrong
a bad
with that?
way of thinking.
So you don't see nothing wrong with women feeling like that?
Y'all already think I'll do
it. You want to know what's wrong?
Say what we think.
You want to know what's wrong with that? 30% of us are married. Most of our kids are growing up out of wedlock.
67%.
Most of our kids growing up without parents, without a father at home. Most of them are experiencing poor grades, experiencing daddy and mommy issues,
and low poverty areas.
And we have a 60% divorce rate in our community.
Who do you blame?
That's the ultimate result of going into it with that mindset.
And black men still to this day, our children have the highest mental health issue.
You want to know the one thing?
Most of the stuff he just said was because women pick wrong.
No. You want to know the?
Did you hear what he just said? Did you hear all the stuff he rolled off?
No. Feed into that, because if women pick wrong,
did you hear what he said?
This is why I said what I said at first.
That means that
stop fucking these type of men.
Surplus to pick from. It's less of y'all than
that's
us.
all I was saying in the beginning. Stop fucking him.
Better men.
Hold on, wait. And you want to know one thing that Kevin Samuels always
wasting your time with me.
The number one thing that Kevin Samuels always told people to do is approach your situations in good faith. What you preaching and what a lot of women feel is approaching everything in bad faith.
I'm not approaching in bad faith. I'm just saying I believe that all women are bad. They show me that they're good.
That's approaching it in bad faith.
That's not, man. That's not. That's not. That's not. No, it's not. It's not being blindsided by being naive. I'm not gonna walk up to a bunch of chicks and think that they're all sugar and spice and everything nice. Oh, these women she just wants the best for me. I'm not gonna believe that.
Around the women you
I've tried them all, man. You quit saying I'm picking one type. I've tried them all.
You got to remember, I asked him a question. How many of the women that he dealt with was actually bad?
And he
said a very small percentage.
You did say that.
Yeah,
so he's not even experiencing these women, but he's telling people.
He's talking about.
Tell them to assume they sluts until proven otherwise. When it's very real, reality doesn't show that.
Hold on, 9 times out of 10, the women that you're getting the money to ain't shit.
Well, no, it's not even that.
I don't give women money.
No,
I told you I would
give.
I told you I'd give them a couple bucks. She makes it like I'm sponsoring.
I don't like doing that. I don't like attacking people personnel because he shared the information. I don't even want to do that.
I mean, I don't care what y'all saying, but I'm just listening.
I will say, if you're sitting here saying like your ideology is that
look,
wait a minute.
Let me pause you. Because y'all 3-on-1 me right now. Y'all attacking my mindset, but I'm the only bachelor in the room. He's been together with this woman like 10, 12 years.
Correct.
Y'all both got boyfriends and whatever. I've been dating for a long time. I've been single for a long time. I've dealt with all of them.
But you're saying
I'm telling you, I don't care what y'all saying. I know how women operate.
That's fine if you don't care what we're saying, but you in the conversation.
I know how women operate.
So you're entertaining what we're saying. You ain't got to care.
You're coming from a female lens of listening to what I'm saying. There are a lot of other single let me say something. There are a lot of other single bachelor men that would agree with me wholeheartedly because they're dating like I am. Not him, not you.
Correct. Understood. There are also a lot of single women who would agree with you, and I got a problem with them too. So
they're not men.
Correct.
They're not men.
Although They're not.
They want to be.
Gender is
They shouldn't
the problem.
be. They shouldn't be wanting to be
Gender
us.
is not the problem.
Yes,
the
it
problem
is.
Is the mentality.
It's a different in us. It's a big difference in men and women. We are not the same. You know that in your heart of hearts, men and women are not the same.
If you're saying,
you don't have to be the same to think the same thing.
Women shouldn't think like me.
No,
I'm a man. I got nuts.
The way you think is problematic.
No, it's not.
Because you ain't giving women a fair chance.
I'm giving them a fair chance. They gotta show themselves. They gotta prove themselves to me.
Can we
That's not a fair chance.
They gotta prove themselves to me.
That's not a fair chance.
That's not fair. They gotta prove themselves.
Do women not tell dudes they gotta prove themselves?
Stop
That's
worrying about that. Stop worrying about that.
That's the point that I'm saying. Everybody's approaching.
I don't want no man to think I'm his ex.
Every man and woman is approaching.
Why would you think he's his ex?
No, I don't want a man to think of me as being bad first, and I gotta prove myself to him.
You wouldn't know it when you met him.
Yes, I would.
No, you
Yes, I would.
He would just make you prove himself. He would put
I have
you.
discernment.
Okay.
You
got all the game. Okay.
I need a drink.
Okay, I got you.
I need a drink.
I'm sorry. If you can't dance with me, just let me know. I'll let you go.
I don't care about nothing you're saying.
This man, what I asked him in the beginning.